Hey guys, it's Serenity. Hey, I want to show you what to do when the top thread breaks while you're in the middle of quilting. Now, right here I made a feather and I'm going to pretend my top thread broke. Typically when that happens you have to rethread your needle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, now you got to remember our bobbin thread is still attached underneath. So we're going to bring that bobbin thread up, pull it out. We can get rid of that top thread now. Now here's our bobbin thread. And I'm going to go ahead and just clip it here. And we'll move my long arm out a little bit and get rid of the part that's still stuck in the quilt. So now we have one piece of thread. And that is our bobbin thread that we just cut. And now what I do is I have my needle or my seam ripper right at my machine. I typically just pick one or the other and then I start picking at the top thread. Let's see if I can get some started here. Alright, we're going to pick back until we can get to a spot that we can kind of hide where we are going to stop and start stitching. And me, it's going to be where this touches the other feather. And if you need to or want to pick back even further, that way the tail is longer. It's easier to bury these threads when the tails are longer. Okay. And now I have self-threading needles. That's what I keep at my machine for times when this happens, but I'm going to insert my needle for the small thread that I can't put on my needle and sew at the same time because it's too short. I'm going to insert my needle into the same spot that that thread's coming out and go through the top and the batting and bring it back out. Oh, this looks like maybe an inch away from where I inserted it. And I'm not going to pull the needle all the way through because I want to get that tail on my needle. See the self-threading? You just pop it right in there. It's so nice. But then you pull the needle through and the tail is hidden. And you just clip it. And a lot of people like to tie a knot where they where both of these threads are to kind of keep it from coming loose. And see, I'm just doing the same thing with the long one. Going right back in where the long one came out and pulling it through. But yeah, some people like to tie a knot before they bury them to kind of secure the threads, but I'm going to go over that same exact spot with more thread so I don't tie a knot. But yes, after we've buried our threads, we're just going to continue doing our feather. See, I didn't have my needle right on top of the stitching line, so I wanted to redo it, but yep, there we go. Just kind of lock those stitches in and then continue sewing, and it should be fairly invisible. And come back down here, and I'll just pull my threads up so you can kind of see a little better. I'm going to just trim these off here just for now, so to get rid of the threads. So see, you can see that that's how I fix my threads when I have a thread breakage. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye bye.